On this edition of the news, lots of reveals from that global reveal show that Star Wars did. There's some Black Series that we have to show. We are going to delve into all the glam shots of the new carbonized graphite stuff. We've got some vehicles to show you, and the actor who plays the Mandalorian had a picture of what was in the box, and this guy guessed it. All this and more coming up. Welcome to my television toy showcase channel. Let me first say, yes, the new do, looking a bit different. Had a few days off, been busy producing a music video that has nothing to do with Star Wars, so that's why the bit of an absence. Got a big weekend coming up, so I'm going to have a few more days off, but this is your video all about action figures. Maybe when I return from my vacation, I will do a video on all the pops that come. There's heaps of pops. Like we've shown a graphic before, Funko Pops, massive. This is going to be action figure heavy. So where do we start? Where do we start? The live stream, the global live stream, it dropped here in Australia at 4 AM in the morning. I did not get up at 4 AM, I got up at 7, so I watched it then. Most of the stuff, if you watch my videos, you've seen them before. You know, collectors know, but the people who don't collect action figures, who might have tuned in for that show, were like, oh, look at all this, look at this. They showed a lot of Lego, I was surprised. I was hoping more Hasbro stuff. There was a couple of surprises, things we didn't know about. And since then, we've also had some glam images dropped by Hasbro about some of the upcoming stuff. You know, we always get those shots from in stores that people find. We've got some good stuff to show you. Let's begin with the Black Series version of Jaina. Jaina from The Rise of Skywalker. Check this out. She has a lovely character design. We don't know much about her because she's a new character, but her design with the hair and the goggles and lots of accessories too. You know, she's got the bow and arrow, the sleeve that the arrows go in, musket looking gun. Very cool. I also have a glam shot of her as well. Check that out. The facial sculpt's very good. That's improving so well. They're doing really well in that department, and I'm very happy. We're going to move on to C-3PO, and we finally get a look at that weird character's name, Babu Frick. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's a droid builder or something like that. He does have Chewie's bandolier and crossbow. This is interesting. Why? We will have to watch The Rise of Skywalker to find out. Moving on to the Purge Trooper. This one today must have been a display. This is Madness80, Bobby, his name is, on Instagram. This is going to be a GameStop exclusive. I think most of the ones that are the Jedi Fallen Order will be a GameStop exclusive. Don't hold me to that. I just think most of them will because it's a video game. Next up, Cara Dune. Now, her figure was recently rumoured, the 6-inch Black Series figure. Finally got it in hand. She looks happy about it. She actually took a photo of the back of the box. Her number is 101, which is interesting because the Jet Trooper is number 99, so we don't know what 100 is yet. We may find out in the next couple of days. Gina Carano posted these on her Instagram. They're very nice. And if I've got a glam shot, I'll put that up as well. The next one is IG-11. This is going to be an exclusive. It's not the best image we have, but it is the first image we have seen of this action figure. Character in The Mandalorian looks a lot like IG-88. This one I think will be in the wave that comes out around about December. Move on to the First Order Elite Snowtrooper. This is a Target exclusive, much different than your regular version. The Elite is the key word here because he comes with a hoodie to fend off the snow. Very cool for those of you who like to collect your troopers. This is a very nice looking figure, very, very clean. So that's the Black Series so far with some of the new reveals. No vintage was at the global reveal. That I don't think I saw one. No, if they did, they didn't have it in a packet. I was waiting for a carded one to come out, and they sort of hand off action figures loose, and here's your figure, here's your figure. I was like, oh, I wanted to see the packaging and that. Anyway, let's move on to the carbonized graphite stuff. Now, how many is there? There's 4. And we have glam images, so you can look at them in all their glory. We'll start off with the Sith Trooper. This is the newest one we have in a red metallic shimmery box. Beautiful gloss finish on the figure itself. It looks fantastic. This is the 4th iteration of this character. There's been a red box for a convention special. There's been a regular Black Series box in the red and black, and then we've seen the first edition in the white, and now this one in the carbonized graphite red metallic. This is the nicest one, in my opinion. You may pick one that you like. This is the one that is got my attention. To go along with this one, the other 3, as we know, are the First Order Jet Trooper in the white box, or the white pearlescent box. That's also a very lovely looking figure. The one that is definitely gonna be try and get to be part of my collection will be the copper box Mandalorian. Lovely. And the first time we've seen the second sister Inquisitor in a glam shot. This is a lovely looking character that we know nothing about because she's going to be part of the video game. This is the black matte, I would say, the different kind of black box. It's in a black box, but this, the carbonized graphites. Very cool indeed. If this is the first 4 that come out, maybe when the December wave comes out, they'll choose 4 more again and chuck them into the assortment to try and find them. They are, I have to go through the, where are they at? The Sith Trooper, Amazon exclusive. Mandalorian, Target. Second Sister, GameStop. Who am I missing? Crying out loud. Oh yeah, the Jet Trooper. Walmart. Walmart will have that one. Awesome. They look amazing. I hope you're hyped for them. Not too far away. Triple Force Friday. They will be available. And if some of you guys out there are very lucky to get them already because you worked around that register lockout. Nothing in stores here. I've been out today. Obviously, I got the new do. Check the stores. Nothing in my area is new. It's all, the only thing was the Lego Advent Calendar, which is like, it's got Luke on it and there's a poor cooked, it's a funny looking image. Anyway, I'll chuck that up on the screen. Okay, Pedro Pascal. He put up an image the other day when I assume before this global reveal of him and Gina Carano looking in the box and going, oh, and the tag on his Instagram was, what's in the box? So I wrote in there, look at this. There you go. What did I say? The Mandalorian carbonized graphite. I got a like from somebody. I was correct. Fantastic. I hope he goes back and looks at that and goes, oh, the kid was right. Very good. Yes. I don't get many things right. I speculate all the time, but yes, my guess was correct. Okay, we have a rumor also about a new action figure coming to GameStop again. They're getting all the exclusive. This one is for, there was a rumor about a clone on the way, and we've reported on it, and I said, Commander Bly. It looks like it is Commander Fox, and according to this image here, as you can see, it comes from Kylo Collector and it says it's from an anonymous source. That's because this person probably works at a GameStop and took a photo of the screen, doesn't want to say that they've spilt the beans, and oh look, so yes, Commander Fox on the way. This will probably be another December release. I think that latter wave that's coming after December wave will be wave 23. But if they want to reset the waves as wave 2, it's very confusing. Let's talk about some vehicles now. The vintage collection. This is the only vintage collection stuff we've really seen. First one we'll put up is Luke's X-Wing, the Red 5. There it is. The box art looks, the image on it looks very dated. It looks like it is from the 1980s. It looks like it was taken by Kenner and pasted onto a new one. This has the action figures on the packaging there. C-3PO, Leia, Luke, Han, Chewie, R2-D2 sitting in the cockpit, and the fleet troopers in the back. Some people have said this is just a straight up recolor or remolding of an old one. Some people really, really want this one because they haven't got it in their collection, but I hope this one here looks better than the box is giving us, because this thing is $99.99 US. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a vehicle. You know, you got an X-Wing that you're putting 3.75 inch TVC figures in it. You want it to be premium. You want it to be really good. Also, is the Mandalorian's vehicle, or a vehicle that's in the show anyway. This is the AT-ST Radar. This one actually is packed in with a character. And I'm going to try and pronounce this. Clatoonian? Clatoonian. I don't know. Jeez. Anyway, he's a bit of a beast looking character. Very cool. Hopefully it comes on a card back, much like when you buy the, up here, Jabba's Palace. The 2 figures that came with that were packed in on card. So hopefully for those who like to keep things on card, this one is on card, packed in with the Raider. The design on it, very beautiful. I see it looks like mishmash, like it was almost made from scratch, from bits and pieces. The weathering on it's cool, and it comes with the skull and crossbones, also known as the Jolly Roger, on the right leg. It does say it is a Best Buy exclusive. Now here in Australia, and possibly New Zealand, I don't know about the UK, but we don't have Best Buys. We have something called JB Hi-Fi's. It's exactly the same store, the big fancy store that sells tons of Blu-rays. This is interesting because I've never seen Star Wars stuff exclusive to that store in this country. We'll keep an eye out. I'll go back and forth every now and again to see if it's listed on JB Hi-Fi site in this country, but you guys in the US, Best Buy, you know your Best Buys. Keep checking their website and check the stores as well. This will be coming soon. I do believe it is available on Triple Force Friday at that store. Keep an eye out for that. Moving on to the Resistance Deluxe figurine set. Now this was shown in the global reveal. I handed it to Oscar Isaac. Check this out. This has, well, all the figurines in it, they're not articulated, but it does have 11 characters, and they are 3.75 inch, or close enough to it. These deluxe figurine sets are sold in Disney stores, and they are sold in this country, but let me clarify this for a second. I have seen these figurine sets before through other Disney stuff, like Toy Story or something like that, where you go into the department stores here and you see all the figurines, and they're all like the kids ones. They never sell the Star Wars ones. I've always kept an eye out to see if they had one for Force Awakens, and I think they had them for every movie. I'm pretty certain they did, but we've never seen them in this country. So hopefully this one drops in this country, because I'd like to see it. I would, because it's maybe the closest we'll get to 3.75 inch Rise of Skywalker figures, until I found this bit of news via yakface.com, who found it in a press release from Hasbro. Check this out. I'll put it up on the screen. It reads, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker 4-inch value figures assortment. Retail price $2.95. That's per figure. Imagine being the center of the biggest action battles in the galaxy with these 4-inch figures inspired by Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, featuring movie-inspired design and basic articulation. The figures in this series allow fans and collectors to imagine what it's like in the world of Star Wars action figures. Blah, 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 blah. Available at selected retailers. There you go. They're giving us, I think they've rounded up from 3.75 and they've just random said 4-inch figures, because it's too much for them to write all those numbers, especially people who type it in and have no idea what they're doing. This is an interesting turn of events from my video that's, the death of 5POA. They're back. We haven't seen an image. We don't know anything else. Only this little press release. Maybe it was a knee-jerk reaction to the fans being like, why would you kill a line-off? You've got one more movie to do. They brought it out for every movie. And maybe they went back and just decided, yeah, we'll punch a few out. We'll see how it goes. Because as a fan of 5POA like myself, you get more characters. I love the vintage collection. Where, I got any vintage collection behind me? Yeah. I love this stuff. Don't get me wrong. But there's times where they only bring out a certain amount of characters, and when you do a film, you've got 15 characters, and they go, oh, we'll bring out 2 or 3, And this is a re-release, It took a spot off something. It's a good figure, though. So hopefully we find some more information about that very, very soon. Thank you today. Big, massive video. You won't see me for a few more days, so when I come back, big Funko video for you. All the pops. I'll probably, I don't know what I'm going to do. Thank you for having me once again. Thank you for watching this far. Enjoy the Star Wars news. Have a good weekend. That'll do it today. Thank you very much for joining me once again. My affiliate is Aussie Sci-Fi Collectibles for all your Star Wars, Marvel, DC, TV and movies, WWE, and science fiction needs. Check him out today. Link in the description down below. If you'd like to buy some merch, my shirts are available in my Redbubble store. Clicking on the shirts down below. And buying from the Redbubble store helps out the channel, so thank you very much. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike And if you'd like to send some fan mail, it's up here at PO Box 957, Lismore, New South Wales 2480, Australia. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap that little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you've enjoyed us, and I'll see you next time. All the best.